Denzel come through tonight. Now he's European champion, 3-time British champion, but Brad Paul's a really tough competitor. What do you think the difference was in that fight? Because a lot of people are pointing it towards the jab of Denzel.
I think it was a bit of that. It's a jab and experience, and I don't think Brad for 1 minute embarrassed himself. And it takes two to make a really competitive and exciting fight, and he had his moments in the fight in the middle rounds. We'll bring him back as well. We'll bring him back again. He's a nice guy. Two really nice guys in that main event. And they give everything.
Frank, big statement made from Lawrence Okoli, who splashed onto the heavyweight scene. Spoke to Joe Gallagher and Lawrence after. They're very keen for a Joe Joyce fight. Is that a fight that you could make?
Well, it's a fight we can make. I mean, heavyweights, we're blessed with heavyweights in Queensbury. And there's some great fights there to be made. But he showed really what I felt was going to be the position, and I said it quite a few times before the fight. He didn't have to struggle to make the weight. He was comfortable. He's heavyweight. I don't know how he ever done it in the past, because the size of him, you only had to look at him, and as you said, he made a serious statement. He's a WBC silver champion. He was number 5 going into that fight. I think he'll probably push himself up to the top 3 now.
Right. Exemplary from Denzel today. Queensbury at the top of British boxing once again. As we look forward to Riyadh season, what are your early predictions for Usyk?
I fancy Tyson in a big way. The first fight was an unbelievable fight for me. It was the two best heavyweights of the 21st century fighting each other, and they gave a tremendous performance, split decision. I thought there was a fag paper in it, and this time round, I think the fact that they've shared a ring together, the fact they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, it's going to be who can exploit them, who knows, who can capitalise on what they feel the other guy's weaknesses are, and I think that'll be Tyson.
Frank, pro boxing fans, Billy Joe Saunders feels that if Tyson switched on, he can win this fight easily. Do you agree with him there?
I don't think it's going to be easy, but I think he can win it. I'm not going to disrespect Oleksandr Usyk. He is, according to a lot of people, the best heavyweight of his generation, which is brilliant, because if Tyson beats him, he then becomes the best heavyweight of his generation. I wouldn't disrespect him at all. He's done everything that's been asked of him. As an amateur, as a pro, he's undefeated.
Frank, I see Joe Joyce sat next to you there. What's the plan for Joe?
We'll be making an announcement for Joe, I hope, this week coming up.
Really?
I hope that's going to be the case, yeah.
When can we expect that?
He'll be out in the first quarter.
So Frank, Sam Noakes, excellent today. There was a poster before this fight released that he was linked to fight Ivan Baranchyk for the WBO world title. Do you think that could be next for Sam?
I don't think it will be next fight, but that poster was put out by that was a mistake. But I have no problem making the fight for him down the road. Sam Noakes is a very, very good fighter. He was in with a guy who'd never been stopped in Ryan before, who comes to fight. But I thought he handled the fight and he was dominant throughout with a really mature performance. Worked brilliantly behind his jab, variety of punches. Threw some really good uppercuts. I thought he boxed excellency, and for us, he's one of Queensbury's star fighters. And next year we'll get him into a position where he will fight for a world title.
Then we've just seen Denzel Bentley obviously beat Brad Paul, but he's been saying that no one's pushing a fight with Hamza Shiraz. Definitely a fight that you'd be up for making between him and Hamza.
Look, listen, for me, if those two guys win world title fights, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? I mean, we'd all want to see that one, wouldn't we? That's for sure.
Cheers, Frank. Get your reaction to Bob Arum's suggested that he's going to be meeting with the zone reps once his top rank deal ends, and the possibility of top rank moving over to the zone.
I know nothing about that. If he's going to do that, he's going to do it.
Last year as well too, you worked with Tommy Fury in the past. Tommy Fury has now pulled out his fight with Darren Till. What's your thoughts on that?
I haven't thought about it at all, to be quite honest. He's pulled out for a reason. It's not on. I'm sure they'll find another opponent to fight.
We've seen the shape of Fury, Tyson Fury, that is.
Tyson is in tremendous shape, both physically but more importantly mentally. He's in a good position, and he's ready to go. And I really do think he's going to do the business.
Can you say, if regardless of whatever the outcome is, that Anthony Joshua will be the next opponent for him?
I can't say that at all. I can't say that.